Once a humble fern-eater, this creature has undergone a terrifying evolution, emerging as a formidable threat. Its transformation marks of a pivotal shift, ascending from prey to predator and challenging even the most organized ant colonies. Can the ants overcome a creature born from their darkest nightmares? The battle for survival has only just begun. The Toxotyris acidiflorus, known as the poison-winged butterfly, is a marvel of Arthurian evolution, wielding both beauty and danger in equal measure. Its name derived from the Greek toxos, poison, and the tyris, wing, highlights its impressive toxic defense mechanism and strikingly large wing. The Latin acidiflorus, acid flower, reflects its unique relationship with the acid fern that dominate its life cycle. In its caterpillar phase, poison wing measures an imposing 1.5 meter in length and weighs between 12 to 15 kilograms. Despite its tough exoskeleton, it is sheathed in a slimy, acidic mucus that mirrors the surface of acid ferns, serving as both camouflage and a potent deterrent against predators. Running along its dorsal side, specialized glands emit an acidic mist that mimics the corrosive defense of the ferns. This mist, a volatile blend of corrosive compounds and metal ions absorbed from its diet and incapacitate or wound would-be attackers. Its body is further adorned with spine-like extensions, visually mimicking the acid fern's toxic warning signals and reinforcing its unappetizing appearance. Feeding exclusively on acid fern leaves, the caterpillar uses specialized enzymes to neutralize the highly toxic compounds, transforming them into its own chemical arsenal. Largely sedentary, the larva blends seamlessly into the ferns, relying on its appearance and chemical defense for survival. Its immobile nature and acidic shield render it almost impervious to most predators, turning the seemingly vulnerable caterpillar into an untouchable resident of the Verdant Expanse. Upon emerging as an adult, Poisonwing becomes an airborne wonder with a wingspan of 4.5 meters and a body length of 1.8 meters and a weight of 9 to 10 kilograms. It is both graceful and formidable. The wings are vibrantly colored with intricate patterns resembling acid fern leaves, serving dual purpose as camouflage and a courtship display. Equipped with a long, versatile proboscis, the butterfly feeds on a wide variety of nectar-rich flowers across the Verdant Expanse. A modified organ near its thorax functions as an acid nozzle, allowing it to release a defensive mist mid-flight, deterring aerial threats with strategic precision. Females lay their eggs exclusively on acid ferns, providing emerging larvae with immediate access to their host plants. Even as vulnerable hatchlings, the young caterpillars are armed with functional acid glands, granting them early survival capabilities. The poison-winged butterfly plays a critical role in maintaining ecological balance. The caterpillars, by feeding on acid ferns, prevent these aggressive plants from overwhelming other species. This natural population control fosters a diverse plant community in the acidic zones of the Verdant Expanse. Meanwhile, the adults' pollination efforts support the productive success of flowering plants, strengthening the intricate web of life within this biome. Despite its impressive acid mist defense, the adult poison-winged butterfly is not immune to larger predators in the Verdant Expanse, particularly the great spider and certain predatory arthropods that prowl the dense forest. The great spider, a formidable hunter, holds a distinct advantage in the thick forest environment where its web is nearly invisible to its prey. A successful snare often results in a swift victory, with its venomous bite ensuring the demise of any creature caught in its grasp. For the poison wing, the spider's tails and strength make it a perilous threat. Meanwhile, the hunter butterfly also preys upon the poison wing. This predator excels in ambushes, using its sharp proboscis and spiny forelegs to overpower foes in close combat. However, if the poison wing spots the attack in time, it can deploy its acidic mist and escape, evading capture with its superior agility. In the wetland forest, the grinder crab proves to be another dangerous adversary. These crustaceans' powerful pincers and camouflage give it a distinct advantage in ambushes. Once it clutches the poison wing, it can deal rapid, fatal damage. Its resistance to acidic attacks allows it to withstand the initial spray of acid from the butterfly, giving it enough time to secure a kill in direct combat. However, in open areas, the poison wing's flight ability and acid mist offer it a clear escape route, making it difficult for the crab to succeed. The poison wing larvae, less mobile than the adults, present a different set of challenges for the predators. Their soft bodies, well protected by acidic defenses, are still vulnerable to the ground-dwelling predators like spiders. These predators, such as the great spider, rely on their webs to trap their prey and their venomous bites to incapacitate them. The larvae must act quickly, either releasing their acidic mist or attempting to escape before they are ensnared. The hunter butterfly, another aerial predator, can also threaten the larva. If it avoids the acidic spray, it uses its speed and precision to strike at vulnerable targets, gaining an advantage in aerial combat. The poison wing's larvae, however, can often outmaneuver this predator by deploying their mist in the vents, forcing the hunter butterfly to retreat. In the wetland forest, the grinder crab again proved a dangerous adversary. Its crushing pincers and ambush tactics give it a distinct advantage in direct confrontation with the larva, especially if it can quickly immobilize its target. However, its resistance to acid gives it much needed edge, allowing it to survive the initial spray and hold on long enough to land a fatal blow. Yet, the poison wing's larvae are not without their trump card. When they find themselves in proximity to their host, the acid ferns, their defensive capabilities are greatly enhanced. The acid mist becomes more potent and the environment itself offers protection, making it far more difficult for predators to close in. The combination of heightened defense and the fern's natural toxic properties allows the larva to not only repel mass attack, but also potentially launch a counter-offensive, using their acid in an all-out assault on their would-be attackers. Latum erosivenator, also known as the armored hunter caterpillar, is a formidable creature that defies the traditional expectation of a herbivore. Its name, derived from Latin, speaks volumes about its nature. Latum meaning broad or armored, and erosivenator meaning caterpillar hunter. This large predatory larval form has evolved to be a permanent hunter, preying upon smaller creatures despite its primarily herbivorous diet, measuring an impressive 2.5 to 3 meters in length and weighing between 80 to 100 kilograms. The armored hunter caterpillar is a true behemoth in the world of Verdant Expanse. Its body is encased in interlocking chitinous plates. Strengthened by metallic compounds it absorbs from its diet of acid ferns. These plates provide an exceptional defense against predators, shielding it from harm and offering protection from the harsh environments it inhabits. Along its back and head, the caterpillar sports sharp, acid-coated spines designed to deter attackers and aid in close-quarter combat. Much like its host plane, the acid fern, the armored hunter caterpillar possesses specialized sacs running along its back. These sacs store and generate a potent acid mist, a deadly mixture of corrosive compounds and paralytic agents. The caterpillar can release this mist in controlled bursts, targeting predators or prey with deadly precision. In front mandibles are highly developed, capable of piercing thick exoskeletons or crushing bone. These powerful jaws are essential for consuming the tough plant material of its diet. They also serve as an effective weapon in its predatory pursuits. Long, sensitive antennae allow the armored hunter caterpillar to detect vibration and chemical signals in the air, enabling it to track down prey or sense the approach of predators from a distance. Despite its herbivorous tendencies, it actively hunts smaller creatures and scavenges from carcasses, using its acid mist to disable its prey before delivering a lethal bite with its mandibles. The female of this species lay their eggs on acid ferns, ensuring that the emerging larvae have immediate access to their preferred food source. From birth, the young caterpillars inherit the aggressive tendencies and defensive mechanism of their parents. The armored hunter caterpillar's ability to hunt, scavenge, and defend itself makes it an apex larval predator feared by many in the Verdant Expanse. Armored hunter caterpillar is a master of controlling the delicate balance within the acidic ecosystem of the Verdant Expanse. Specializing in the consumption of acid ferns, it regulates their growth, preventing these toxic plants from overwhelming the acid microhabitat they occupy. By preying on smaller herbivores, Latum curtails overgrazing and ensures the survival of a wide array of plant species, playing a crucial role in maintaining ecological harmony. One of its primary food sources is the larva of poison-winged butterfly, a challenging prey for most predators. Despite the larva's impressive defensive abilities, including its corrosive acid mist, Latum's superior size, resilience, and predatory adaptation give it a significant advantage in most confrontations. The acid mist emitted by the larva may slow it down, but Latum's sheer strength and durable armored body allow it to overpower the young caterpillar. In encounter with formidable predators like the great spider, Latum holds a distinct advantage. While the spider's webs and venomous bite pose a threat, Latum's greater size, acid mist, and incredible stamina make it difficult to subdue. By swiftly avoiding or neutralizing the webs, Latum can engage the spider in prolonged combat, using its physical strength and chemical defenses to wear down its opponent and emerge victorious. When facing the grinder crab, Latum remains equally dominant. Its larger size, robust defenses, and corrosive meats provide it with a clear advantage in most scenarios. Even if the grinder crab manages to ensnare Latum in its powerful claws, the armored hunter caterpillar can rely on its acid mist and brute strength to turn the tide of battle, reversing situation in its favor. However, armored hunter caterpillar prefers to avoid direct conflict with the hunter butterfly, as they rarely engage unless absolutely necessary. The poison-winged butterfly has emerged as a new prey option for the ant kingdoms of the Verdant Expanse. The growing need for protein resources drive the ants into fierce battles as they coordinate their attack to swiftly eliminate the larva. Yet, even with their precision, the ants are not without casualties as the larva acidic mist proves a deadly defense. The savage ant and myrmidon ant kingdoms, despite their numbers, find themselves paying a heavy price for its strike. However, the giant and lion kingdom holds a distinct advantage. Their strength and overwhelming power allow them to overpower the larva before the creatures can retaliate, minimizing their losses in a battle that might cripple others. The sheer force of their warriors enables them to end the confrontation before the larva's defenses can truly come into play. But there is a caveat. When the larvae take refuge in the acid fern areas, the ants are wise to retreat. The acid fog, amplified by the fern's toxic environment, can devastate any force foolish enough to press forward. In these zones, the risks outweigh the rewards, and even the most battle-hardened warriors would face insurmountable odds. The task of hunting the adult poison-winged butterflies proves to be an even greater challenge. With the ability to soar through the air, the adults are far less vulnerable than their ground-bound larvae. On top of that, their acidic mist, a deadly airborne defense, makes direct attacks perilous. Only the giant ant lion, with its incredible ambush skills and crushing bite, stands a real chance of capturing an adult butterfly. Yet, even they must be cautious, for the butterfly's aerial agility and defensive sprays could easily turn the tide against them. To defeat armored hunter caterpillar, the savage ants and myrmidon ants must mobilize larger armies. They must encircle it from all sides, attacking in waves to avoid the deadly acid mist. However, even with such coordinated efforts, the armored hunter caterpillar's size, its mist, and its armored body give it a significant edge in the battle. The ants will undoubtedly face heavy casualties before they can even hope to land a decisive blow, regardless of where the battle occurs. For the giant and lion kingdom, individual attack will not suffice to overcome the might of the armored hunter caterpillar. Instead, they must deploy smaller, more agile groups to strike from multiple directions, carefully avoiding the Latum's acid mist. This strategy reduces their losses, but still requires great precision and coordination to succeed. The risk of confrontation with the armored hunter caterpillars is daunting, as its thick armor, acid mist, and immense size make it near impossible foe to overcome without suffering tremendous losses. Caution prevails, and these kingdoms wisely steer clear of direct conflict with such a dangerous creature, preferring to focus on smaller, more manageable prey. However, a greater terror looms as the sun sets. The once familiar forest transforms into a maze of peril as the creatures of the dark come out to hunt, shifting the balance of power in ways the ants may not yet understand.